Hey y'all, Heather here, bringing you July safety. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you're staying cool out there. It is super icky hot. Be sure to stay hydrated and look out for each other. Make sure everybody's doing okay. The second thing I want to talk about is smarter certs. The customer portal has been great. We still have people daily asking how they can get access to the portal. We have quality managers and upper management who are requesting access to the portal. These may not be the normal people that you deal with on a daily basis and who are getting those work orders. So I just want to remind you to be mindful that this is, really customer facing at this point, and to be very careful with what you put on your calibration reports. Cross your T's, dot your I's, use correct punctuation and capital letters. I'm not saying you have to be an English major, but make things look professional and put as much detail on there that you possibly can. You may have one of those folks that you don't normally deal with want to go back and look at the history of their scale, and they need some information to make a determination as to what to do going forward. Static notes, this is for you guys, this is for the technicians. This is so that you can document any pertinent information per scale. Please use that. I think it'll be a great tool for you guys to communicate with each other, and it might be something that you don't necessarily need to put on the work order. So it's just another tool for you to use to communicate and have something at your fingertips. Quality, last but not least. Most of the calibrations that we perform, we use the Carlton scale industrial standard 1/10%. There were some procedures in place as to what loads to use and when, what the percentage should be for the shift test, and not a lot of people were aware of what those standards were. So we've tweaked those a little bit, and we will be getting that out to everyone so that we can be more consistent as a company. If a customer doesn't want a Carlton scale industrial standard, if they want you to use a different load or they don't want you to do a shift test, of course, not a problem. We're just going to change that calibration option to be customer defined versus Carlton scale industrial standard. If a customer asks us, what is Carlton scale industrial standard and how do you do that? What are your procedures? We're going to be able to provide that information to them. And again, it'll be the same across the board. On that note as well, we had a situation come up from a customer recently that I wanted to share with you. The customer had a pretty intense quality system in place. So anytime their as found readings were out of tolerance, they had to jump through a bunch of hoops and fill out a bunch of paperwork for their quality folks. So they just wanted us to just not even document the as found readings. So we were like, that's not really how we do things. That's important information. And if you're trying to avoid something on your end with your quality department, then maybe you should go back and talk to those folks about that. But we will be providing you with that as found data. Do we need to change some tolerances? Do we need to tweak how we're doing things? We'll be happy to do that. We're going to provide you a service with integrity, and we're going to give you that information because it's valuable information, and somebody in your company needs to know that for a particular reason. And I also wanted to just mention that is in our quality policy, preserving as found data. It says the objective of obtaining as found readings before adjusting the device is to provide the customer data as to the state of the device before we service it. Was it good? Was it not good? When was the last time we came out to service your scale? If it's out, maybe we need to come more often. Those are the things that are beneficial by providing. As I was preparing for July safety, I came across this cartoon and I knew I just had to share it with you guys. I know I often feel like these guys in the blue suits, I'm sure Nell and Chris do, as well as many managers do. While we're up here going, accidents may happen, you never know, you never know. You're the guy here on the ladder, all PP'd up, ready for safety to change a simple light bulb. I know that sometimes things seem over the top. Chris just recently said we tend to be a little obnoxious when we talk about safety. We're always safety, safety, safety in your face, but there's a reason for that. We really want to protect you. We want to protect Carlton Scale, and we want to protect our customers. So unfortunately, maybe if you have to or are required to dress as this guy is dressed to change a light bulb, then please do so. There's a reason for it, even though it seems obnoxious and even though it seems over the top. That's what needs to be done to keep you safe and to protect everybody.